everybody. Welcome to class number 14. Things are moving on, things are moving gradually out of lockdown. Still no firm decisions really on my part about what we'll do and when we'll come back. I'm thinking maybe September, but we'll see. I'll have to get in touch with the halls, obviously. But yeah, hope you're all keeping well. Hope everything's going okay. Hoping you're enjoying being able to sit in people's gardens if you can. So welcome. We're recording this on Saturday and it's the summer solstice tonight. So it's that turning point in the year, which is a special time really. It always seems to come round for me really quickly. I don't know about you, Steve. Does it you? It seems like we come out of winter, we're in spring, and then suddenly, and then kind of the nights start to draw in again. It's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so it's really lovely having these really light evenings. That's what I wanted to say really. We're going to be working with our breath as usual and working with flow. We might be using blocks or straps, so get those ready when you need to. Remember, you can jump to different parts of the class. We've got text, so if you sort of fast forward, you should be able to pick up the text. So if you just feel like doing a relaxation, by all means, just do the relaxation. If you feel like just doing a bit of stretching at the beginning, then do that too. But of course, you're welcome to do the whole class. Should be about an hour. So remember, don't work into pain. We've been doing lots of walking, so lots of tight legs, tight hips. So we're working with that today. Okay, so coming down into Shavasana to begin. So remember, legs outstretched, feet flopping out to the side, or you can have your knees bent. Or if you're not comfortable lying on the floor, by all means, take a pew, sit on a chair, close your eyes, as long as you're in a nice relaxed position. Preferably palms up to the ceiling, some space between the arms and the body. Lovely time to just centre yourself into the class. Hopefully we won't get any distractions today. So bringing your awareness now to your body. Feel the limbs. Feel the weight of the body on the floor. And recognise the pattern of your breath. Is it slow? Is it fast? Is it deep? Is it shallow? And just gently working that breath down into the tummy. So we're going to take a nice deep breath into the tummy, so breathing in. And then as you breathe out, you're going to let everything flow away. Your cares, worries, physical, mental, everything flows away on that out breath. Nice deep breath in again. And then lovely out breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can make a lovely sighing sound on that out breath. Last one, nice deep breath in. And then lovely sigh. Open the mouth if you want to. Lovely sigh, releasing all the tension. Okay, so bringing the knees together, toes pointing away. Nice deep breath in. Stretching through the fingertips, through the toes, all the way through the body. Lovely deep, deep stretch. I call it a Sunday morning stretch. There you go. And then breathing in. And breathing out, pushing those heels away, toes up towards the ceiling, releasing off the back of the legs. Keep stretching with those arms and those fingers. Breathing in, and then breathing out, bringing your arms back down by your sides. Okay, so bringing that right knee in, clasping round the knee, Pulling that in, lovely stretch all the way through up into the small of the back. And then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot goes up towards the ceiling. Rotate that ankle 3 times one way. Mobilising those joints, and then 3 times the other way. Breathing in. Remember, if you want to work those abdominals and the legs, keep that leg nice and straight, heel pushed. Release it down nice and slowly. Then when it hits the floor, just recognise that this seems to be, that right leg seems to be longer than the left. And then left knee in. Clasping around the knee. Pulling that knee in. Releasing any tension. Then clasping around the back of the thigh, foot going up towards the ceiling. Rotating that left foot this time. 3 times one way. And then 3 times the other way. Breathing in. And then releasing that leg down nice and slow. And then you should feel even on both sides. Both knees in. One at a time. And then release off any tension up. So small circles, side to side, forward and back. And then running over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure. To the left if you've got low. And then coming up to seated. So legs crossed, legs outstretched. Whichever's best for you. So sitting up nice and tall. So if you've got your legs crossed, Steve's just about to cross them. But I cross them the opposite way.
No, I'll stay with the weaker way.
Stay with this side, whichever side that is. So generally, when I say cross your legs, as you know, you generally tend to go onto your easier side, unconsciously, completely. Okay, so right hand down, left hand up, breathing in. Breathing out, over to the side, in and out through the nose if you can. Breathing into centre, and then down. Breath and movement together. Breathing in, breathing out. Just gazing forward on the first ones, breathing in and then out. Okay, breathing in. Looking up past that elbow, up towards the ceiling if you can, if there's no pressure on the neck. Breathing in and then breathing out. Last one at the side. Breathing in and then out. Over to the side. Breathing in and out. If you've got your legs crossed, cross them back the other side. We're going to do our twist. So we'll do our hands in prayer twist. So, hands together, hands in prayer. Breathing in. Raising the arms, breathing out, turning to the right. Breathing in, straightening up. And then breathing out, twisting round. Breathing in to the side. And then breathing out. No, we're not there yet. He's too far ahead. Breathing in, arms up. Breathing out to the side. Breathing in at the side. Breathing out. Twisting round. Not too much pressure, just a gentle twist. So you breathe into the side and then you breathe out to the front. Wonderful. Same on both sides. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in and then breathing out. Keep that lovely tall spine as you twist. Breathe into the side and then breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in on the side, breathing out as you twist. Breathing into the side and breathing out. Lovely, well done. Okay, legs cross the other way. Nice tall spine, shoulders back and down. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards. Nice gentle forward bend. Just let the head fall through. Releasing all the tension. Breathing into centre. And then breathing out, hands beside you. Fingers pointing forwards. Just looking up. Remember, don't let that head fall the whole way. Breathe into centre. Breathing out forwards. Breathe into centre. Remember, this lovely mobilisation sequence can be done every morning if you want to. Breathe in, push that chest up. And then breathing into centre. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we've done the seated. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So, add underneath the knees if you want to. It's a nice position with the knees and the hips. So, hips over your knees, and then shoulders over your arms. Nice splayed fingers, nice pointed feet away. Okay. Breathe in, dip the back, look forward. Into the cow. And then breathing out, pulling that tummy up, pushing the back up, push through the hands, look through the legs into the cat. Really stretch through, enjoy that stretch. Breathing in, dip the back, look forward. And then breathing out, pushing up. Lovely, well done. And then coming back to centre. Okay, so we're just going to do some circling of the hips while we're here. So we're going to breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to, hip goes to the right, to the back, and then breathe into the side, to the left, to the front. So the breath is out while you breathe, while you move back, and in while you move forward. So that's 2, so we're going to do one more. Hip to the right, to the back on the out breath, breathing in to the left and the frontwards. Are you getting that, Steve? I'm
Yeah,
not
I think
watching.
so.
Yeah, good, lovely. Okay, stop. So same the opposite way. So breathing in, breathing out to the left this time, to the rear, and then breathe in to the right and to the front. Same again. Breathing in, out, sorry. Now last one, breathing out. Breathing in. Okay, super, well done. Okay, so we're just going to move into pigeon before we leave this as well. So, I'm just going to put my blanket up there. So, bringing that right knee forward and just moving that right foot slightly to the side. So, it depends how flexible you are. That foot might not come forward up to the towards the left hand, it might do. So left leg pushes away. So shoulders back and down as if you're in cobra. Lovely, well done. Okay, breathing in. You can either stay here or if you want to, you can come down. So you come down onto your forearms, put your head down if you want to. If you want to put the arms ahead, you can. That's even stronger stretch though. Oh, we're going, quite a strong stretch. Keep breathing while you're here. Remember, move that foot more in line if it's too uncomfortable on that hip. And then coming up, breathing in. Okay, lovely. So we're going to try the other side. So back to tabletop to start off with, and then bringing that left knee forward, left foot up towards the right. So other leg stretches out. So first of all into your cobra type position. Oh, okay, he's already down. He's gone for it. Cobra type position, breathe in. And then breathe out, coming down. Okay, so either keep the forearms on the mat beside the head, or if you want to extend the stretch, arms go forward. Okay, lovely. Release off, releasing that hip. Super tight that hip on that side for me. And then breathing in, coming up to cobra position. Breathing out, back into your tabletop position. Lovely, well done everyone. Okay, so we've done some lovely hip opening movements there. So we're going to move into our downward facing dog. So first one, toes under, knees nice and bent. Breathing in. Breathing out, bottom up nice and high. So onto the toes and then bend those knees and push back through the hands. So you can even have the ribs onto the thighs if you can bend the knees and push back that far. Have that head released between the top of the arms. Keep breathing. And then knees down. Sitting back towards your heels, hands forward into extended child's pose, releasing any tension. Okay, coming up to tabletop. This time we're going to walk those heels down one at a time. So, toes under, breathing in. Breathing out, bottom up nice and high. Okay, so up onto your toes to start off with, and then heels down one at a time. Releasing the bottom of the foot, the heel, the Achilles heel, the back of the calf, back of the thigh. Really good to stretch out if you've done lots of sitting, lots of walking. And then when you're ready, knees down, bottom towards the heels, hands forward, extended child's pose, releasing any tension in the hands and the wrists and the shoulders and the back. And coming up, tabletop position, you're going to come into your down dog. So just check your position with your hands. Just make sure that middle finger's pointing to the top of the mat and the fingers are nice and splayed. Okay, toes under, breathing in. Breathing out, bottom up nice and high. Okay, so come to where you're happy. Just let those heels fall down. A slight bend in the knees still, that's fine. Pushing back, pushing through the arms. So Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Strengthening and inversion. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And then when you're ready, knees down, hips down towards the heels, head down, and then you can move into the forward child's pose if you want to. Palms up to the ceiling, and that will really release off those shoulders. Release off any tension caused. Remember, you can put something under your head, put two fists under the head if you want to keep the head up slightly. That's quite comfortable actually. And then coming up to tabletop again, we're going to come up via downward facing dog, come up to standing. So if you want to just come up to standing on your own steam, then do that. If not with me, toes under, breathing in, breathing out. So bottom up nice and high, and then toes come towards the fingertips, and then bend over into your ragdoll position. So nice bent knees, everything flowing down into the floor. And then nice and slowly running the hands up the knees, up the thighs. Keep those shoulders and that head down to the last possible moment. And then you're up. Well done, fantastic. Hair's getting longer and longer. I feel like a shaggy lion. Okay, so we're going to move into the earth sequence. Haven't done that for a couple of weeks, so nice gentle earth sequence. It's quite warm today. So we've not been practicing with music since we did the first couple, but I quite like it now without music, but I think I will like to go back to music as well. I'm not sure. How do you feel about music, Steve?
Oh no, I quite like it, but YouTube picks it up as copyright.
Yes, I know, yeah. Okay, so toes pointing forward, heels out. No, heels still out a bit more. That's better. Doesn't like to stand in Tadasana. Right, centre of your mat. You're facing that way, Steve, aren't you? Because we're doing the earth sequence, remember? Okay, remember, so when we're doing the earth sequence, remember we're pushing the air away. So imagine that you've got the two balls of energy in your hand and you're pushing the air away as if it's fog. So you're moving the air. So we're not flinging and flopping, we're using tension in our arms. Good tension. Okay, breathing in, looking up. Making a triangle with the hands. Breathing out, coming down. Okay, breathing in, bring the energy up. Breathing out, pushing down. Breathing in. Looking up if you want to, and then breathing out. Okay, so that's one. Breathing in. Out. Down. Breathing in. Looking up to the hands. Breathing out. Stretching through. Last one on this one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, step that foot to the right. You can have your feet pointing out slightly. Breathing in. Breathing out. So we're going to do a squat. So bend the knees. Don't have to come down all the way if you don't want to. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. As you squat down, breathe out. So keep that back nice and straight. Don't come down so far forward, Steve. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. So keep that back up straight, look forwards. That's better, that's better. Breathing in.
Oh, you don't have to touch the ground.
Don't have to touch the ground on this one. Breathing out. So round to the right. Breathing in. The other one you're breathing. The other one, aren't you? Breathing, I've forgotten how to do it now. Now we're talking, I've forgotten how to do it. Right, we're breathing in. Breathing out. Senior moment there as we're chatting, breathing in. Lost my train of thought, breathing out. That's it, breathing in. Pulling the energy up, breathing out, pushing it forward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Comes to soul. Breathing in. Breathing out, pushing forwards. Right, this time we're going to turn all the way around to the opposite side. Breathing out, arms come down. Lovely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And the last one, breathing in. Breathing out. And then all the way around to the front, feet pointing out slightly, breathe out. So this time is the forward bend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep those knees bent a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. That's better. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Breathe in. Out. In. Step that foot to meet the other one. Hands round, all the way into prayer. Hands into prayer. Close the eyes if you're happy to. If not, just gently look down to the floor. Hands into prayer and just let the energy rest. Big yawn there, Steve. And then opening the eyes and releasing. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Okay, so we're going to move into our posture work. So stay facing that way with the mat wide either side of you. Breathing in. Nice wide stance. So we're going to go into a flow here. So we're going to flow from posture to posture. So breathing in, arms up. We're going to turn both feet to the right. Look over the right hand. Breathing in. Bending that right knee. So we're going to come into warrior one. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Back arm up. Looking over that right hand. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. Okay, and from here we're going to put that left hand on the thigh. Turn the palm up of the right and breathe in. And then breathe out. So if it's too much of a back bend, just come up to the centre. If you want to do the back bend part, you can. You can stay looking up to the hand, or if that's too strong on the neck, just goes forward. Keep breathing. And then breathing in, come back. Okay. Now we're going to move into extended side stretch. So breathe in, breathe out, coming down. So right hand onto that thigh. Shoulder back, and then arm shoots over, and you look up under the armpit up towards the ceiling. Try and keep this arm up with energy. Lovely, well done. I can adjust because he's so close. Lovely, well done. So I want you to come up and windmill the arms back up into Warrior Two. Straighten that knee that's bent. Right, and then we're going to turn to the right, hands on hips. Breathe in, arms up. And then we're going to come forward into Parsvattanasana. So you can either hold on the thigh, don't hold on the knee, or come down to the shin or even to the floor, however you want to. Just let the head flow down, so come down to the side. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. And then bend that knee slightly, coming up at the side. And then we're going to turn to the front. Okay. So we did everything on the right hand side, so now we're going to do everything on the left hand side. So turning the feet towards the left, hips back towards the front. Breathing in, looking over that left hand. And then breathing out, bend that knee into your Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2. So make sure this back leg is straight. Front leg, make sure that knee's not coming too far over. Push that knee back. Looking over that hand. Left hand this time. Make sure that back arm doesn't drop. Lovely. Okay, so right hand down, turn the front one up. Breathe into the centre, breathe out into your back bend. Looking up, keep breathing. Balancing and strength. So back leg straight, front knee bent slightly. Windmilling the arms on the in-breath. And then we're going to come down into extended side stretch. So shoulder back, hand shoots over. Looking up under that armpit. Up towards the ceiling. Strong base of the legs. Lovely, well done. Then we're going to come up. Okay, and then we're going to turn to the left this time. Arms up. And then forwards into Parsvattanasana. So again, holding the thigh, not the knee or the shin. Head falls down. Hopefully it won't fall off. It will be attached. Just release the neck and the head. And try to come down onto the side. Lovely, well done. Stay there, keep breathing. And then bend that knee slightly. Come up from the side. Back to the front. Lovely, well done. Turn to the front. That's it, brilliant. Heel toe your feet in. Lovely, well done. Lovely sequence. Okay, so we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to do the bridge. So we've done our side bending, our flow. We're just going to do gentle Uttanasana, and then we're going to come and stay into a ragdoll like we do when we come up. So breathing in, arms up, looking up. Breathing out, swan dive the arms down into Uttanasana. And then while you're here, bend those knees a bit more and just let everything flow. So release the head. Yes and no. Gently moving the head, releasing the neck. Hands onto the floor, knees bent. You can have your ribs onto your thighs. Just stay in this position. Keep breathing. Bend your knees a bit more, Steve. Everything flowing down. Have your hands further forward. No, back towards you. That's it, lovely. Keep breathing. And then hands down in front of you. If you can, come down to the floor. Feet to the side. Lovely. Okay. So we're going to carry on now with our posture work on the floor. Grab your straps if you want, you might need a strap. Okay, so first of all we're going to have your strap just at the side of the mat so you're handy. So it's handy. So feet flat, knees bent. Going to work the abdominal muscles coming down. So breathing in, hands in front of you, breathing out, nice and slow, using those tummy muscles, using the thighs, everything coming down as slow as you possibly can, and then keep going all the way down. So, feet flat, knees bent. Okay, just take a moment to relax onto the floor. Feel those shoulder blades on the mat. Palms are facing down, because we're going to be working. Gently close the eyes if you want to, and just feel the weight of the back on the floor. Okay, so having the eyes open or closed, it's up to you. We're going to do the pelvic tilt to start off with. So we're going to work into Dvipadipita in the bridge. So move the feet in a little bit closer if you can towards your heels. Sorry, your heels towards your bottom. And we're going to breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we're going to tense our tummy muscles, tense the buttocks, pull up the pelvic floor, tense the thighs, and then this sort of bottom middle of the back is going to push against the floor, and we're just going to tilt the pelvis up. We're not going to lift the back up off the floor very much. Okay, keep breathing while you're there. Keep holding everything in, tensing, keep breathing. And then take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, just let the hips rock back down and the pelvis rock down. Everybody got that? Yeah, you getting that, Steve?
Mm.
Good, lovely. Breathing in, breathing out, tilting that pelvis again. So the tailbone is kind of scooping up, the pelvis is scooping up, the tailbone is lifting up. Keep it there, keep everything tense, holding onto the tummy muscles, the thighs, everything pulling in and up. Pushing down on the hands. Okay, so from here we're going to move up. So breathing in, breathing out. So lifting the hips now on the out breath. So we'll come into that ski slope position to start off with. So knees, then hips, and then shoulders, all in a nice straight line. Keep those knees knocking in towards each other a bit more, Steve. Parallel with your feet. Lovely, well done. Just looking up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Keep that strength in the legs, strength in the buttocks. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Dvipadipita. And then nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, try and come down one vertebra at a time. Really slowly. Peeling that back down to the floor. And then as your bottom finally hits the floor, bring those knees in one at a time. Pulling them in, pushing them away, and then some small circles. Just release that lower back. Okay, so we're going to come up into Dvipadipita one more time. This time, if you want to, you either stay in that ski slope position or you shuffle your shoulders underneath you, clasp the hands and push them away underneath you into a higher position, into a full bridge. So, palms down, breathing in, breathing out. So tensing everything, pushing down, tilting the pelvis, lifting up, pushing up as high as you possibly can. So shuffle up onto your shoulder blades if you want to. Clasp the hands, push the hands away. Keep those knees tracking, Steve, well done. Pushing the back up. Really enjoying that stretch. Gazing up to the ceiling. And then breathing in. Breathing out. So release the hands, release the shoulders, come down really slowly on the out breath, one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. All the way down. And then when your bottom finally hits the floor, knees in and then release the lower back. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do some more work on the hips. So we're going to have the right, we're going to bend the right knee, and the right foot is going to go onto the knee of the other side. That makes sense? I bet that's it, perfect. Okay, so this is where we might need our straps. So hooking the strap round the thigh, so your right leg's bent and your foot is on the other knee. So you want the strap round the left leg. So breathing in, and as you breathe out, you're going to pull that leg up towards the ceiling. So the thigh is pointing up towards the ceiling. Keep that legs bent to start with. So you'll feel that on that right hip. Using the strap, you can use your hands, but if you use the strap, it allows you to keep those shoulders nice and down. Shoulder blades flat against the floor. We don't need straining with the neck, and then release. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. This time you can, if you want to, straighten that leg. So straightening the left leg. Push that heel up towards the ceiling, toes pulling towards you. Stretching away. Lovely, well done. Keep breathing. And then breathing in, and then breathing out, coming down. Lovely, same on the other side. So this time we're going to bend the left knee, let the strap round the right, shoulders back and down. Try not to tense in the shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out, just pulling that knee up towards the ceiling. Knee bent still. Shoulders released. This time you'll feel the stretch on that left side. Can you feel the stretch?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Good. Lovely. Keep breathing. Breathing in, and then breathing out, releasing down. Okay, same on that side. Breathing in, breathing in, and then straightening the leg if you want to. If you straighten the leg, have that heel pushed up so the sole of the foot is level with the parallel to the ceiling. Toes are kind of pushing towards you. Try and straighten that leg as well. My foot was out to the side there. Try and straighten that leg so have the toes pointing towards you and the foot straight. I can't see whether your foot's straight or not. Sure it is. Keep breathing. Breathing in. And then breathing out, releasing down. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to bring both knees in one at a time. Just circle off gently. A few circles each way. And then when you're ready, rolling over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure, to the left if you've got low. We're going to come up, do our final few postures. So, do a nice seated twist. So you might need a block or a blanket or something. I quite like using a block for this. So, we're going to turn both feet and we're going to sit with our legs to the right. So sitting up nice and tall. So you might be falling therefore over to the left. So what you can do is you can put your cushion or your block under that left hip, so legs to the right, just sits you up a bit taller, makes your back straighter. Does that feel better? You can sit up straighter with your body straight then and not be falling down to the side. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, we're going to twist round to the right. And breathe into centre. And then breathing out round to the other side. Nice open twist. Breathing into centre. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So legs pointing to the left. You don't have to. If you're sitting this way on your mat, with your mat out stretched either side of you, you can line your knees up on the edge of the mat, but lock under the right hip this time. Nice and tall. So we'll go the difficult way first. We'll go towards the left first. Breathing in. Breathing out. Round to the left. Breathe into centre. And then round to the right. When you're twisting, try and have that nice lengthened spine, keeping those vertebrae nice and apart. Lovely, well done. Breathing into centre. And then release. Well done. Okay, so moving into Baddha Konasana. Do straps if you want to. Okay, so Baddha Konasana, the cobbler. So soles of the feet pointing towards each other. If you've got a strap, then that's quite useful. Again, to make sure that you're not crunching those shoulders. So holding the strap, one on each side, arms gently. Lovely. So we're just releasing those hips down, gazing forwards, and breathing. Okay, breathing in, raising the knees, and breathing out, letting them come down. So don't raise the shoulders at the same time. Keep the shoulders down. So breathing in, that's better.
I can't raise my knees though because my arms are in the way.
Well, just move your... You can. Steve goes like this, goes shoulders up and then shoulders down. But I don't want you to do that. I want you to do shoulders back and down, knees up, and then knees out. Lovely, well done. Last one, breathing in, breathing out. Well done, lovely. Okay, releasing the strap. Holding your toes, clasping the hands around the toes. Okay. Bringing those heels closer. You can walk your bottom in a bit closer towards your heels if you want to. Okay, lovely. Breathing in. Breathing out. So, elbows in front, head goes down. If this is too strong, just stay with the other posture. Breathe while you're there. Breathing in, coming up. Lovely, and then releasing. Okay, lovely. Help the knees up. Legs outstretched. Nice massage. Okay, so we're going to do legs up the wall, or our new variation, which is legs on the sofa. So, we'll go into the posture, we'll relax in the posture with our palms up, and then we'll do a little bit of shoulder work, shoulder stand work. So remember to get into your position. Move that all out. Get as close as you can to the wall or to your sofa. Tip your hips up. And then when you come round, you'll be nice and close. Okay. Arms away from the body, palms up to the ceiling. It's quite close. Lovely. Okay. Just relaxing now. Just enjoying this inversion. So the legs are higher than the heart. obviously really good for leg conditions, foot conditions. Really relaxing posture, really good to promote sleep as well. So if you do this back now before you go to bed. Just letting the breath settle. Obviously, if you're not happy with your legs up like this, then just move into Shavasana. Okay, so to work on our shoulder stand, I'm going to put my feet, this is on my sofa obviously, depends on what kind of sofa you've got. So my sofa, I can put my feet flat and then I can bring my elbows in and my hands onto my back and have a kind of really good half shoulder stand going here. Just head up towards the ceiling, don't look side to side. Can you do that, Steve? Does that feel quite comfortable?
Yeah.
Just stay up as long as you want to, really. Steve's doing the variation with one foot at a time, but I don't know whether that's perfect idea on the sofa. Right, it does work, it's okay. This is all at your own risk, everybody. I don't want anyone coming saying they've crashed off the sofa. Obviously, I wouldn't try this with a chair, because it might move, but our sofa is pushed against the wall. It's pretty solid, so to come out, release the hands, and then just release the back, one vertebra at a time, really slowly, all the way down, bottom down. Back into Shavasana arms for a second or two. And then when you're ready, rolling over to the right if you've got normal or high blood pressure, to the left if you've got low. And then just come up to seated and we'll do a little bit of breathing practice. Okay, so I'm going to sit on my block for this, and it's quite handy that I've got the sofa behind me there, so I can sit up nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to do the two different types of cooling breath. So the first one is Sitali breath, where you roll the tongue into a kind of channel. Probably won't be able to see, but you'll know what I mean. So the tongue curls upwards like that, and there's a channel for the breath to come through. So we're going to do it nice and slowly. So maybe 3 times. So you can close your eyes if you want to. So you're going to breathe in through the channel in the mouth, and then breathe out through the nose. Okay, so breathing in. In your own time, 3 times. Make that breath nice and deep and slow. 1 more. Letting that practice go now. So the other one, which is when you can't curl your teeth, but you can practice this one as well. I would say that the caveat or the contraindication with this one is if you've got any kind of sensitivity in your teeth. I've got a sensitive tooth up here. You might not want to whoosh the air through your teeth, but anyway, this is with your teeth. So you have your mouth open and you breathe in through the gaps in your teeth, and then you breathe, close the mouth, breathe out through the nose. So breathing in. These are known as cooling breaths, so you can do these when you have a quiet moment when it's getting too hot. Okay, lovely. So coming down into your relaxation position now. Remember, ideally you'll be laying flat in corpse posture. You'll either have your legs outstretched or your knees bent, or you can prop something under the knees if you want to as well. Just settling the body down, just letting the body relax. Feeling the body being supported by the earth. I'm going to talk through the different parts of the body. So focusing on the toes first of all. Balls of the feet, soles of the feet and the heels. Both feet, the right foot and the left foot, completely relaxed. Coming up to the ankles, the calves, the knees and the thighs. Both legs, the right leg and the left leg, completely relaxed. Coming up to the hips are sinking into the floor. And then the back of the body, the small of the back, the middle of the back and the upper back, all completely relaxed. Coming round to the tummy, to the abdomen, diaphragm, the ribs, the lungs and the organs, all the organs within the body, the whole of the centre of the body, completely relaxed. Moving across to the hands. There's nothing to hold, no tension in the hands. Palms are open. Up to the ceiling or just gently resting on the tummy. Fingers are softly curled. Both hands, the right hand and the left hand, completely relaxed. The wrists are soft, the forearms, the elbows and the upper arms. Both arms completely relaxed. Coming up to the shoulder girdle now, feeling the shoulder blades against the floor. All the small muscles that support all the movement in the shoulders, all completely relaxed. All the muscles that run across the top of the shoulders and up into the neck. And then the neck itself. And then the throat. You can swallow once to release the throat. All completely relaxed. Coming up now into the head. Scalp is smooth, the forehead has no frown lines. The eyes are gently closed and the eyelids are completely relaxed. Cheeks are smooth. The root of the tongue is relaxed, which relaxes the whole of the jaw, both sides, both ears, the nose, the chin, the whole of the head and the neck, and the shoulders, the arms, the hands, centre of the body, the legs and the feet. The whole body is completely relaxed. I'd just like you to imagine now that you're walking along a deserted beach. Just as the sun is beginning to set against the sky. sky is filled with the beginnings of dusk and the different colours of night start to appear as the sun gets ready to disappear on the horizon. The clouds are a dusty white with tinges of pink. The reflection of the sun is shining against the blue of the sea. The sand is cool against your feet as you walk along with a gentle breeze touching your face. Ahead of you are some beautiful green palm trees swaying in the breeze. And as you walk along, you see the boats tied up with nets and baskets, deserted at the end of the day. You decide to go into the sea and you find that it's not cold, but that it's still slightly warm from the heat of the life-giving sun. You begin to walk along the water's edge and you notice some beautiful seashells in the wet sand, differing shapes, sizes and colours. As you continue walking, you see a beach chair that's been left from the day, and you decide to stop a while and sit in the chair facing the sea. And as you look out, you're amazed at the red of the sun like a fire with its rays shining in all directions, lighting up the sky. And you keep watching as the sun starts to make its way further and further down at the end of the day. The sea shines with the reflection of the setting sun, and like jewels of light across its surface, the sun dips lower and lower, and you notice it creates a path of golden light leading from the sun directly to you. And as this light engulfs you, you feel all your burdens falling from you. You feel yourself lighter, filled with tranquility, calmness and peace, as the sun sinks further and further and dusk begins. Just enjoying this feeling of peace and stillness, of being the centre, of being the still point of this turning world. And feeling on the edge of new beginnings. And just while you're feeling this peace and tranquility, you can say to yourself your positive affirmation, your sankalpa, which will be in 3 parts in the present tense. So for example, I might say to myself, I am healthy, I am compassionate, and I'm loved. So say 3 things to yourself in the present tense. And take these things with you forwards into your day, into your week and your month and your year. And gradually starting to bring your awareness back to the physicality of your body. Become aware of any sounds you might be able to hear outside of the room. Any noises you might be able to hear within the room. We can hear the clock ticking. And then focus onto your own breath, the sound of your breath, and maybe even the sound of your heartbeat. And then bringing the breath once more into the tummy and bringing in a nice deep breath of that energy, that prana and life force. So nice deep breath in. One more deep breath in, energizing the body. Wiggling the fingers, moving the toes, tensing, stretching, making a fist, stretching the fingers. And then bringing your arms above your body. Nice deep breath in, stretching all the way through those fingertips, through those toes, then toes up to the ceiling again, pushing those heels away. Really lovely stretch all the way through the body. Bringing your arms back down by your sides, bringing your knees in one at a time and releasing off any tension in the lower back. So small circles, side to side, forward and back. And then when you're ready, rolling over to the right hand side if you've got normal or high blood pressure. To the left if you've got low. Coming up to seated. Gently opening the eyes. And back into the room. Back into awareness. So thumb and forefinger together, other three fingers pointing away. We're going to chant 3 Oms. Okay, with your eyes closed if you want to. So breathing in. Shanti everybody. Namaste. Thank you for joining me once again. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you.